If a man has more than one wife, does Islam require him to treat them equally, or can he favor one over another? What about traveling? And can one wife willingly give her turn to another? Can he favor? Let's find out.
So here we are going to talking about the justice between wives. You know that the marriage is permissible up to the 4 wives. Yeah, so a person can have up to the 4 wives. So if a person has multiple wives, so justice between them is obligatory. Yeah, justice between them is obligatory. It is not something just morally recommended. No, it is a legal right of wives to hold. Yeah, so if the person has multiple wives, he must divide his time equally among them. Yeah, it is commanded. He has to divide his time equally among them. And only variables here that affect the this division ruling, they are the legal status of each wife. Social status mean one some wives, they are free, and some are not free, they are slave. Yeah, so the 2/3 for free woman and 1/3 for for a bond woman, slave. Yeah, that is the ruling. So that is justice according to their status. So وَإِنْ كَانَ لِلرَّجُلِ إِمْرَأَتَانِ حُرَّتَانِ. So if a man has 2 free wives, فَعَلَيْهِ, so it is upon him, it is down to him, أَنْ يَعْدِلَ بَيْنَهُمَا, to act justly between them. Fil qasmi, in division. Qasm mean apportioning of time, how much time he spends with them. So this qasam, division, this is this is legally binding. It is not something moral. Bikraini kanata, whether they are both virgins, means both wives they are virgins, or thayyibaini, or both previously married. So this thing also matter, the wife, virgin wife, and the previously married wife. So there is a difference between 2, but in Islamic law there is no this difference is not considered to maintain the division between them. So they both will be given the same time, equal time. If they both are virgins or previously married, or one of them, or ahaduhuma bikran, one of them is a virgin, wal ukhra tayyiban, and the other previously married, so it doesn't affect the ruling, and ruling remains same. But in kanat ihdahuma hurra, if one of them is free, wal ukhra ama, and the other a bond woman, slave woman, falil hurrati tulutani, then there is difference in ruling. Falil hurrati tulutan, for the free woman there are 2/3, walil amati tulut, and for the bond woman 1/3. Yeah, so that is something about the. And what about if husband, he wanted to go on a trip? Yeah, so is it due upon him to take all his wives with him in that trip? Yeah, or it is not a compulsory thing? So we say that there is no right for wives in safar, in traveling, in the state of travel. This is not a primary right of a wife to be with husband. Yeah, there are more responsibilities, there are children's and household things, and he has to travel for some reason. So there is no point here to take all the wives with them, yeah, especially when they are multiples. So this is a big responsibility. So there is no haq, primary essential haq for them. And here husband, he can take with him any wife, whomsoever he wills. Yeah. But it is better to for their consolement, for their happiness, it is recommended that he should cast lots. He casts lots, and he travels with the one whose lot emerges. Yeah, so it is just a kind of thing to appease the other wives. Otherwise it is not a compulsory thing. وَلَا حَقَّ لَهُنَّ فِي الْقَسَمِ فِي حَالَةِ السَّفَرِ, and there is no right, lies also again the field jins, and there is no right lahunna for the wives fil qasam, in division, fi halati safar, in the state of travel. وَيُسَافِرُ الزَّوْجُ, and the husband travels biman sha'a, with whomsoever he wills, minhunna, from from among them. But wal awla, it is more appropriate, an yuqri'a, that he cast lots, bainahunna, between them. Yeah, fayusafir, and then he travels biman kharajat, with the one kharajat qur'atuha, biman قرعتها, with the one whose lot emerges, خرجت, whose lot emerges. وإذا رضيت إحدى الزوجات بتركه, and if he does not cast, lot, and the one of the wife, it is just about the time allocation, right? So one of the wives, she consents, she agrees to leave, to abandon her time with husband, and she said, okay, you can give my time to that specific co-wife. Yeah, it is also valid, because that's her right to spend time with husband, right? So this is all about all up to the wife to leave it, to abandon it, whenever she wants, but later she can retract, she can claim her right back, right? So that is the thing. وإذا رضيت إحدى الزوجات, and if the one of the wives consents بترك قسمها, to relinquishing her allotted turn لصاحبتها, to her co-wife, jaza, it is valid. Her turn, she is willing to give it to the other co-wife, jaza, it is valid. Walaha, but she has the right an tarji'a fi zalika, to retract in that. This is also valid, because that's her right. Yeah, we cannot cancel it.
Justice in Islam is not just a moral ideal, it is a legal responsibility. If you found this lesson beneficial, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it so others can benefit as well.